So I was looking around on YouTube and I really wanted like a pedal switch. Now you can get one for the Boss Katana 100, but it's quite expensive. And mine's only a 50, so I decided to make my own. I have an old keyboard and I thought I'd show you what it sounds like and then how to make it. So it's based on the In Utero album, so there's the clean tone. And then distortion. Then you got your chorus. And then chorus and distortion, if you want to do the aneurysm. So yeah, let me just get back to clean. So come closer, cameraman. Just aim at the keyboard. So basically, it's set up to function keys, and then there is a macros program that is running from this keyboard onto my laptop. So I'm using the Tone Studio. So as long as you have an amp or an app that allows you to run multiple channels, this will work. So if you just want to zoom in on my laptop.
Right, so here we are in my computer, guys, and I'm just going to show you how to actually program the keyboard to work as a Footswitch for the Boss Katana. Now, I'm only doing this because I really wanted the, I think so, the FAGC, and I found out that my Katana doesn't work with it. I have the 50. It's the 100 that is the one that works with that kind of pedal. So yeah, so my tone, as you can probably tell, I'm quite a big Nirvana fan. It was based on In Utero, even though I played Smells Like Teen Spirit, and a few other songs from Nevermind, but oh well, and some Incesticide songs, but that's fine. So these are the 4 channels that I have. So we've got clean. So yeah, clean, distorted, chorus, and that's distortion plus chorus, because it kind of makes sense. For like obviously aneurysm, which I played in the intro. So these aren't actually my tones. I've downloaded these from a website. I will put the link to the website and the guy who made them, because he has made some fantastic sounding tones. For the clean, make sure you're on your bridge, and for your distortion and chorus, make it the neck pickups. That's what he says anyway. Well, he definitely said it for distortion, so I'd do it the same for these two as well, because of the effects. But his was on clean, and I've just put all mine on crunch. That's just a personal thing if you want to do that. Now, obviously, I'll give you a few seconds to look at it. If you want to pause and copy them, then I'll go through them now. I'll also just, because of the distortion, I'll just show you the drive as well. It's on 50, and it's on the normal pedal, because that pedal is, well, the DS1 and the DS2, which is what Kurt used, is the same kind of distortion on this. I think that's what it's based off from what I've read. And obviously, chorus pedal on here, and then just both of them combined on this one. So yeah, so these are my settings. But as you can see on this side here, you have CH1, CH2, CH1, CH2. So how do you make it so that when you press your keyboard, your mouse does this, clicks, this, clicks, this, clicks, this, clicks. So I'll show you that now, but we need 3 things first. So first of all, you need to download this program here. It's called Auto Hotkey. This is what allows you to change your buttons to do certain tasks. If you know what a macros is, it's a macros program. Next, we have Mafiki's Coordinate Finder. This is quite a cool program. I'll show you how to use that as well. And finally, this is the guys In Utero pickups, which you can also use for, what's it called? Nevermind and Bleach as well. And some people have put some comments. Same settings for Bleach, exactly. So you can use the exact same for Bleach. Sounds good with a muff fuzz boost. I'm pretty sure Kurt used a big muff. So yeah, if you want to do that, just because that guy's just said it then, if you go onto here and distortion, instead of having the DS1, which is this one, you can have muff fuzz, which is this one here, and just set it up for both of them if you want that In Utero feel. Anyway, I'm rambling on a bit. So yeah, all 3 of these things will be in the description if you want to download them. For the Auto Hotkey, I can't show you exactly how to start it, but it goes through it basically itself. And it says to open Notepad, and you'll have words here. You can basically just copy and paste that in, just delete those. It says like welcome and stuff. Delete them and put this. So I'm just going to go through this for you very quickly. So if you have no clue about coding, like me, I actually found this on Hotkey's website. Someone was looking for a Football Manager hack so that he presses one button and something goes on. Don't play Football Manager. It's quite good. I just don't play it. So I just used that and changed it up a bit. So what it actually is it says if F11 is clicked, in 1 second, the mouse will move to a coordinate of the screen. It'll click at 55,300 and then return. That's literally what it says. If you, I'm pretty sure. GCSE computing really failed me. I won't lie. So this is one of them, and you're probably wondering how did I get that coordinate. So if I was to go onto my boss tone now, this is F11, so F3, 7, 9, F11. So this is the distortion plus the chorus. So what I'd have to do is, this is where my phi keys coordinate finder comes in, is you hover over it and then just press space. And as you see, 62, 289. Let's just see how far off that is. 62, 289 to 300. So sometimes what happens, especially with these macros programs, is they're not 100% accurate. So 300 will be about here, but it'll be like latency or something, which will make it end up here. That'll be why. So once you've saved them as a AHK file, and then open them up. So I'm just going to show you my library at the moment. So here's mine. So I've got the F1 key, which was the panel. I've actually took that off now because I kept clicking the panel and distortion at the same time, and it was messing up my flow. So F3 is distortion, F7 is, oh no, so F3 is clean, F7 is distortion, F11 is chorus, and it says print screen, but it's actually, is it pause break? Yeah, it's a pause break that I use. I'll actually show you that one because that is a bit of a difficult one if you want to follow the same thing as me. Edit script. Yeah, so pause, sleep one. The exact same kind of settings. So I got that wrong, sorry. F11 is chorus instead. So that was actually closer. But that's how you set it up. So yeah, once you've ran them all, if you were to press one key, it'd move to that. So I'll just quickly show you what that looks like now. That's how you set them up. Oh yeah, that's just because that one's already running. That's fine. So if we look in here, you see HHHH1. So F11, print screen, F7, F3, F1. Now, you won't actually see it, but if I was to, I'll make it so that you can hear it. Oh, I've opened up the wrong thing there. Go to Tone Studio. I'm going to press F1 on my keyboard. Katana. F3 should go to distortion. F7 should go to distortion, sorry. F11 should now go to chorus, and where is it? Pause break should go to, oh, I did that with my mouse. I'll just move it over here just to prove it. There you go. So those keys are now assigned to that specific code. So that's pretty cool. So as soon as you touch that key, it's going to change. Basically making somewhat of a stomp kind of feel, like with the what is it, GAFC or something like that. So that's actually how to do it. I'll show you how to make the actual pedal in a moment. And then that will wrap up the video of how to use, a panel app or kind of like these kind of things here, channels I think they're called, to make your own kind of foot stomp board. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll show you how to make it now. So this is the actual the Footswitch up close. So basically what I've done is I've took a very old keyboard. I think this was only a tenner, I think, from Wilco's. It was an old gaming keyboard. All I've done is I've took all the keys off, like literally every single key, and left the ones that I need. So obviously you've got your F3, F7, F9, and F11. And I've also left these ones out, but I'll show you why in a minute. I've took the ball off, and then I've put it on a piece of cardboard, flipped it over, traced around it so that I've got this, and then glued it on, but cut holes where keys should be. So that's why there's holes here. I've then, you can make the holes a little bit bigger, that's why it's a little bit messy here. I've then used other keys to glue on top, just using hot glue. You don't need to use anything too ridiculous, just so you've got something to press on. I was originally going to keep it like this, but then I noticed that you need some form of pedal to stomp on. So that's where it's literally 2 layers of cardboard together, quite thin as well, glued on the bottom here and the top there, so that if you push down here, as you can see, one goes down. This does go down, it's a bit wonky. I might take it off and redo that one. That one goes down, and that one goes down. So you stomp on one and it changes the channel. These ones are out just because that's my original panel key, and that one I was going to try and set up, and then I realised they were too close together. I was originally going to have like 9 channels, and then I realised the Boss Katana only can do 4 anyway. So that's why there's only 4 actual pedals, because I don't like using the actual Katana one. I prefer to use this. So yeah, it's a really, really simple build. You know, you're basically just using cardboard, an old keyboard, and a little bit of programming, I guess. But it works quite well, and I'd seriously recommend it instead of wasting a hell of a lot of money. You can actually do this for free, technically. If you've got
a friend or a relative or a neighbor who's got an old keyboard that they're not using, it might be broken. Even if it's broken, let's say like the spacebar is broken, as long as the function keys work, it doesn't even have to be the function keys. As long as any keys work that you know how to program, you'll be well and good and dandy. Well and good and dandy. There we go. And then obviously you can just set them to all of these so that you can use your foot pedal. So I hope that helped, guys. I'm thinking about changing the channel into a bit more of a guitar-based channel. I've kind of lost my love of gaming, kind of. It's just not been very good the past few years. And I've recently, I picked it up at the beginning of uni, and I've just loved playing guitar. So yeah, if you want to see me do anything else guitar-wise, give us a comment, give us a message. And if you know how to fix that program that I showed you, the code, where it's all just one instead of 150 different codes, then that'd be fantastic, please, because it's easy to put it in one file and have 4 different files. So yeah, thanks very much, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye.